Alright, hello, welcome. So today, welcome to the third episode of American Truck Simulator. So, I've got another new truck here. As you can sort of see, it is the Freightliner FLB. And I just customized it. I made it for heavy loads. We're actually going to be doing a heavy load. I don't know where it is. I still have to actually accept the mission here. But yeah, I put a lot of lights on this thing. I could put a lot more on if I wanted to, but I felt like it was too much, so I stopped at what I had. I didn't want to overdo it too much and make it just completely lit up, so let me just start the truck up here. So for customizations, I put the GPS in, I put a dash cam. I don't think the dash cam actually does anything. There's a parrot radio, or no, not a radio. Oh, it's like for phone calls and stuff. Okay, and then I put the digital thing, and you can't really see it. That thing up in the corner there. You kind of see it, but not too well. There's actually, it shows what gear you're in on the right side of it, but where I put the seat on the truck, it doesn't really show it too well. It's a lot different for me to be driving this truck. Turn the lights on. Yeah, it's a lot different to driving this truck because I'm used to driving regular trucks, if regular is the right word to use, not a cab over. Yeah, this is the right side. Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, that's what we're hauling right there. Do a third person camera angle once I get it hooked up and we get onto the road. And yes, I know it's dark, so it's kind of hard to see, but it really shows off the fancy lights and how many lights that I slapped on this thing. We good? We're good. And this thing, it has crawler gears as well. So for heavy loads, it works. Oh jeez. Let me just do that and see. Oh, it actually works pretty well. Just going third person here, take a nice look at it here. Yeah, quite big articulated trailer. I put the oversized load on the front because I had a feeling we were going to be doing oversized load. So I wanted to make it, you know, I wanted it to be nice and properly. So what is it? Oh, that's it. Perfect. Now we look like a heavy haul. And because of, actually, I don't know. I was going to turn the GPS off because I already have a GPS, but I feel like I should leave that on instead. Let's just make sure I'm not going to hit anybody. Move the camera up a little bit so I can see out the window. It's been a while since I've hauled a very large load like this, so hopefully it goes well. It's also the first time using this truck. It's I think I mentioned it's the Freightliner FLB. It's a mod off of Steam Workshop. That's where I got it from anyway. And then I also downloaded a money mod. I think it's like 10 times more money per job, just so that I could get a bit more. Oh, that's not good. I just hit that. Let me just see if I can recover from that. That's unfortunate. Recovered it. Okay, perfect. That's not a good way to start. Definitely should have taken that a little bit wider. That was definitely my fault. We gotta take this real wide here. This truck seems pretty bouncy compared to most other trucks I drive. But it's so far, it seems to haul things a bit better in terms of heavier weight. Right. That's a somewhat long distance, over 600 kilometers. Turn that off. So it's a bit of a heavy distance, or a far distance. But I figured it'd be fine. Just because I wanted to kind of see how this would work. Geez, this is really like touchy and like bouncy on the turns. I don't know if it's because of the... I should probably turn that signal light off. I'm not sure quite the reason for the bounciness of it. But it's not too bothersome. I think I need to switch lanes according to GPS here. It's very different driving a cab over. Let me just put cruise control on here. This is 16 gears, plus 16 plus 2 gears. The plus 2 are the crawler ones. So the crawler ones are for, let's say your gear 1 is too high to get up a hill. You slap it into a crawler gear just to be able to get up, I guess. Put it up to like 95 or 100. I think 100 might be alright. Not too sure. We'll test it, we'll see. Maybe it'll get too sketchy and I'll have to back off. And I'm going to third person here. Check out the truck and the load here. I want to do something with this truck in terms of heavy load because it seems what it's mainly good for. Like its skills are definitely meant for hauling heavier loads. So that's what I wanted to haul. And I saw this one. It was 125. I think, was it 125? I think it was 125. 125,000 pounds. So it felt pretty fitting to use this truck. I was originally going to use, I think it's an a Scott, I think it's called. The other one that I was going to use, like 50,000 in the mod shop. And I was originally going to use that, but then I figured I kind of want to use this just to test it out, see how well it could haul the heavy loads. And I think overall, compared to the yellow Peterbilt from the first episode, I believe this actually hauls heavy loads a bit better. Which I think is very nice, because this will be a good truck to use for that all the time then. I think it's actually a bit more balanced as well. I think I can actually do normal cargo as well without having to worry about switching trucks. In terms of customizations for this truck, there's actually quite a lot. As you can see, there are many spots that you can put lights on. And there's a lot more spots that you can put lights on. You can put more beacons on, more horns on. There's really no bull bars for the front of it. But like there's a couple like small ones that didn't look as nice. But I figured this kind of looked like the best configuration instead of the sign on the front. Like the oversized load on the front end. You can actually get more lights on there as well, if that's your thing. You can actually get more lights on the grill as well. And it's not just these amber marker lights either. It's actually, there's a whole bunch of like LED lights that you can put on, different styles of lights like you would on other trucks, but this one has a lot of spots for lights, which is nice if you like a lot of... What is this guy doing? Oh. Ooh, what the hell? Who just stops in the middle of the road like that? You crazy? What? You stupid. That's what I want to know. I thought at first maybe it was like a lane switch or something, but no, someone just stopping in the middle of the road, causing it almost a wreck. I figured I'd switch lanes and be alright, but nope. The guy in front of me stops as well. Now I'm sitting here just crawling along on the highway. Let me just turn my hazards on as well, just so they know. I would switch lanes, but I don't think I really can at this point. Well, that was quite an interesting turn of events. I'm quite surprised that someone would just stop on the highway like that. I don't know if they were trying to let the guy in or not, or if he just AI got confused and didn't know what to do. That is not something that I like. Alright, I can probably turn these off. It's getting kind of annoying. But yeah, in terms of customization, this truck is a lot of fun. A whole bunch of different smokestacks. You can get single ones, dual ones, you can get tall ones. I picked short ones because I picked a short truck, like a flat, like a low roof. You can get one that is a higher top, and you can get a chrome wind deflector, I think it was called. Basically like a big scoop on the top of the roof. For aerodynamics, you can get one of them on there. I'm so used to driving, I don't know, call them regular trucks or whatever, or normal trucks. Not non-cab over trucks. I'm used to driving those, so I know where to keep it in the lane, but this one I feel like I'm over to the right too far because of where I'm used to positioning to the front end of the truck. In terms of pricing of this truck as well, it's about on par with pretty much every other truck out there that's in the game, like non-modded trucks. I think it's 118,000 if you go stock, and then I put another like 60-ish thousand into it because I swapped the engine to a better one that was meant for hauling heavier weight. I picked one, or transmission, again, that was the best one, I believe it was. There's no second best one for hauling heavy. I wanted this one to have a little bit of stats in normal cargo because I do switch between normal cargo occasionally. So to be able to have that is very nice. I keep veering off into the right lane, almost smacking into vehicles. I'm gonna have to try to get used to this truck a bit more. Because usually, like in the other ones, you go here and it's like you're outside already, but I'm still in the lane. Get a good view of this truck in the daylight here. But yeah, on the grill you can stick more lights as well, as I had mentioned. And then on the steps, you can put more lights. You can basically put lights everywhere. You can put lights on the back side. I put those two bright lights, as you can see, beside the stacks. And I think there was more that you can do as well. Just all in all, you can put like just a crap ton of lights. I'm so sorry. Just put, if you like lights, you can put a lot of lights on. That's the moral of this story, I guess. I think for the next episode that I do of this, it will be the Scott truck. The little $50,000 one. I'll put some mods into it. I have a lot of money now. No, a decent amount of money now. It's funny because I had 23,000 when I started this delivery, and just with my guys, my workers, finishing their jobs, I'm up to 500,000. They're getting me like 60 grand each. off their jobs, which is pretty nice. I don't remember what mod this is for money, but it's not like infinite money, it's just higher pays, which is something that's really nice because it's kind of boring just to work with like regular amounts of money all the time. It takes like 7 hours just to get a truck or something. This is a nice little change. Also, it allows me to play around with trucks a bit more. Different trucks per episode if I can find good ones for mods and stuff. You know any good like truck mods for that are compatible with the 135 or 1.35 of American Truck Sim? That would be great to know because I'm always going to be looking for new trucks to use. But yeah, if you want a heavy hauling truck, the Freightliner FLB, which is this one, is a very nice truck. I would highly recommend it. 80, 85, 90. Just scroll up. I'm not sure what the cruise control is set to. Uh-oh. Is this for slow vehicles? I hope so. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is bad. Oh. Come on. Come on, we're even in crawling gear. Oh, this is bad. Come on. You can do it, I believe in you. Honestly, might just have to neutral it down. Oh, this is bad. Or a jackknife. There we go, there we go, there we go. I think we're gonna have to stick in crawler first to be able to get up this. Not sure if crawler second will work. Oh, it does. I was not expecting to lose everything that I had going up this hill. But after backing down the hill just a tad bit, it seems to be alright. We seem to have recovered fairly well. For a good second there, I thought it wasn't gonna work and we were gonna be stuck there. So yeah, I guess if you need a confirmation of how well this truck performs, this or that little scenario might be the one to convince you to definitely snag this truck for heavy hauling. I would like to see if there are any heavier loads, just to see if we push the limits as far as I can with this thing. I want to know how much it can handle before it's physically too much for it. I just think all in all, this one actually went pretty well. Well, I guess we had a couple of snags at the beginning with me smacking it or dragging it across the guardrail, doing a little granny scrape or whatever. So that was a little unfortunate. Hopefully I didn't take it. I don't think it took any damage to the trailer because they seem pretty durable in terms of just doing little scrapes like that. A little unfortunate, not a really good way to start off the episode. But hey, we're making it to the destination. We're not fully destroying the truck or the load, so still can't believe on the highway there that person just stopped their vehicle. I don't know who decided, like, I'm still like, I don't even know what to say about it because of how weird it is. I don't think I've ever run into that in like the 40 hours or 50 hours I've put into this game. I haven't put a lot of hours in, but in those 50 hours, or whatever, like, it's kind of surprising that someone would just stop in the middle of the highway like that. I saw one mod, there's one for, those big earth mover, I think they're earth movers, those real big trucks, or like dump trucks. I've seen that a couple times, and I'm kind of wanting to download it just because I want to see how heavy it is, and maybe how wide or just how big it is itself, you know. I think it'd be a pretty fun one to try and maneuver. Alright, well, I went to park it, and I completely messed it up, so I skipped the parking. And I don't want to show it because it was so bad that I don't want to show it. That's how bad it was. I went around, and I wasn't lined up right, and I was going to go around that way, and turn and go around it, but I realized that it's blocked off over there, so I can't go that way. So I tried to back up, I jackknifed it, and I got stuck, so I just skipped it, because it was not worth trying to fix it. I don't even know if I could have fixed it. So I just scrapped it and skipped it. I don't care about the XP. I just wanted the money. I mean, I'm at 1.1 mil. Maybe buy some more trucks. Maybe buy more places and whatnot. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. And like I said, in the next one, I'm probably gonna use the Scott truck. I'll actually give a preview here. The Scott truck. So it's the Scott A2 HD day cab. It's this nice old looking square, sharp cornered truck. I haven't looked at the modifications yet, and I'm not going to. Yeah, hopefully next time we use the Scott, but that is going to be it for this episode. So I will see you all next time.